In the heart of what many still call the world's most powerful nation, a quiet crisis is unfolding. It's an economic storm that few are willing to talk about openly, but millions are feeling every single day. America, the historic symbol of limitless opportunity, and the American dream now finds itself weighed down by a mountain of rising debt, inflation that just won't quit, and a dollar that seems to be struggling to hold its own on the world stage. Think about it. Just a few years ago, the conversation was about growth, innovation, and prosperity. Now, for so many, it's about survival. Families who once dreamed of buying a home and sending their kids to college are now fighting just to pay rent and put food on the table. The cost of everything, from a gallon of gas to a carton of eggs, has skyrocketed, eating away at paychecks and savings accounts. It's a silent tax that hits the most vulnerable the hardest. And what about the engine of the American economy? Small businesses. All across the country, shops that have been in families for generations are closing their doors overnight. These aren't just statistics. They're shattered dreams and lost livelihoods. The help wanted signs you see everywhere aren't always a sign of a booming economy, but often a sign that businesses can't afford to pay a living wage, and workers can't afford to take a low-paying job. It's a painful paradox. Perhaps the most worrying trend is the erosion of the middle class. For decades, a strong and stable middle class was considered America's backbone. It was the foundation of social stability and economic growth. But now, that foundation is cracking. It feels like it's fading into a forgotten memory, squeezed between the rising costs of living and wages that just can't keep up. The gap between the ultra-rich and everyone else has widened into a chasm, creating a society that feels more divided and less fair. Behind the bright city lights, the flashy headlines, and the endless political promises, a different truth is echoing through the streets. You can hear it in the quiet desperation of a family choosing between medicine and groceries. You can see it in the empty storefronts on Main Street and in the faces of young people wondering if they ever have the same opportunities their parents did. The American economy, from the inside out, is showing serious signs of strain. So, why does this matter to you, no matter where you are in the world? Because when the American economy sneezes, the rest of the world catches a cold. The US dollar is the world's primary reserve currency. A crisis here doesn't stay here. The shockwaves will ripple outwards, affecting global trade, financial markets, and international stability. The storm clouds gathering over America aren't just a national issue. They're a global one. In our upcoming videos, we're going to peel back the layers of this crisis. We'll explore the real reasons behind the debt, what's truly driving inflation, and how the weakening dollar could reshape the world as we know it. This isn't about fear. It's about understanding. It's about looking at the facts, connecting the dots, and preparing for what might come next. The story of the American economy is a story that affects us all, and it's a story that needs to be told. If you want to understand the forces shaping our world and your future, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. We've got a lot to uncover, and you won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching.